Tech Geek.
Finally, I just got my email notification just last night that my Model 3 is ready to order. Now, it has been 2 years in the wait. I did line up day one in store. If you guys don't know, if you didn't watch my last video, I do live in Canada, and I currently do not own a Tesla. I don't own a Model S or Model X. Both cars are pretty much out of my price range, I'm sure, like a lot of people. And so when I heard Model 3 was coming out, I was really excited. And of course, thus the waiting in line the first day. Now, just to put a time frame into perspective, there's another person here who lives in Ontario. He owns a Model X, and he also reserved a Model 3. He has a YouTube channel as well. I'm sure maybe some of you guys already follow him. It's called the Model 3 Owners Club. And feel free to check them out as well because they've done some pretty good coverage on the Model 3. And now into perspective versus a Tesla current owner and one who is not, which is myself. He got his reservation notice about approximately 4 days from when I got mine last night, so which is pretty good. It's only 4 days difference between the two. I'm sure there's a lot of people who've canceled or either decided to hold their place. I expect a lot of people to hold their place to find out the dual motor all-wheel drive pricing, which will be available, as you can see here, mid 2018. I expect late this summer. So now, the base price, of course, being in Canadian dollars, of course, just released late last week, 45,600. Which to me, I guess, compared to what I calculated 2 years ago, is a bit more than expected. But of course, the Canadian dollar being what it is, this is what we're stuck with, unfortunately. And of course, which doesn't even cover the paint color choice, which is about $1,300. We're going to go over that in just a second. And long range battery, which to me, I really don't think it's worth it at $12,000 basically for an extra 150K. It's pretty expensive. And premium upgrade package, which is unfortunate. Everything is rolled into one price here at $6,600. I would like to have certain things, I don't know, maybe broken down to like a mid package rather than having this all put into one package because I do like leather. It's easy to clean, but I can do without, and I'd like to probably have that removed from here and maybe do like the price, at least get the premium audio, but unfortunately that is not an option. So the total here just as we see it, the first production model is 63,100 in Canadian dollars. Okay, let's try and price this out here. And of course, here's your standard black, red, which is the color I am most likely going with. I also really like the blue as well. They both look really good. Color option is $1,300. And I am going to stick with the Aero wheels, of course, and that option for the upgraded wheels is $2,000. Now, my opinion on this, as I mentioned in the previous video, this is totally not worth it, $2,000. It's not like you get to keep these and then you get these on top of it. No, you lose those and you just get the 19 inches. It's really not worth it. For an extra $2,000, maybe like an extra $500, you'll have a separate set of rims with winter tires or summer tires, a nice set of aftermarket wheels. Anyways, for that price money, it's just really not worth the price tag on that. That I really don't agree with what they've done there. But anyways, moving on, let's say I stick with the red here. And here, of course, for battery and drivetrain, you really have no choice. If you want the first production model, if you want to be the absolute first person to get this car, you're stuck getting the long-range battery. Standard, of course, early 19. Dual motor, mid 2018, like I just mentioned. But the only thing here I see they've changed, they don't mention that the standard battery is going to be available with the dual motor all-wheel drive, which they did show beforehand. And I see they've changed that, which kind of scares me because it means I'm probably going to be waiting a bit longer to get the standard battery with the dual motor all-wheel drive, which kind of sucks. But anyway, that's what we're stuck with right now. This is the options right now. And of course, the interior, you have really no choice. You got to take the premium upgrades, which of course is all the same stuff I have mentioned in the previous video. It's all here, all listed. And here you can compare it to the standard. Now, of course, here's the standard interior versus the premium interior, which they showed in the previous video. But here is, I'm sure there's quite a few missing things here because this has not been finalized. I'm not sure what the standard audio system is going to be like and whether or not it's going to include a subwoofer. At this price range, I would expect a pretty decent audio system. Maybe you won't get exactly the same. You won't get as many tweeters and stuff as you do in the premium audio system. But I would expect at least something pretty decent in this price range. Otherwise, I'd be pretty disappointed, honestly. And of course, delivery, if you were to order this package as is, it'll be in 4 to 8 weeks. Pretty exciting to be able to see these here in Canada in that short of a time frame after such a long wait. And of course, these two are also optional. And like I mentioned in my previous video, I am not going to go for the enhanced autopilot and full self-driving just because I do short city commutes. I really will not get the benefit of doing this. And I'm not going to be really using the summon feature. I don't have a really big property living in Toronto. Yeah, I'm not really going to get much use out of that. Although it's really cool and really awesome, but not at that price range. So I'm going to bypass that. And here we come to payment. Now, this is something I'm a bit disappointed with as well. I know in certain states they get really good interest rate. Here, 4.258% APR is pretty high. And 96 months, I don't recommend anybody getting a 96-month loan, especially for a car. That is ridiculous. I know a lot of us will be stretching our budgets in order to afford this car. And like myself, I am considering maybe going base because I find these upgrades way too expensive. But considering what you can get for a gas version, but I know it's not going to be the exact same. But to me, it's got to make financial sense for me to purchase it as well. It's got to be within a range between fun to drive, affordable, and being clean, great is excellent. Love it. But it's also going to make financial sense as well. At the end of the day, these cars have to be made affordable. I really care about the environment as well. I'd love to have my kids and future kids be able to enjoy the outdoors and not wear freaking gas masks and just have the people profiting over oil for, the end of the world, basically. I'm not about that. But this is just beginning, and there'll be other manufacturers and more affordable electric versions coming in the future. And Tesla's really the one that really got this going, and my hat's off to them. I've been following them for a long time, been really excited about the whole movement, that it's finally coming, and, just really excited about it in general. So I really get sidetracked a lot. So this is something you're probably going to notice about me. Okay, so now we come down to Ontario EV rebate. Of course, it's 14,000, as we all know. But this is something I don't like that they include here. Estimated 5-year gas savings. It all depends on how much you drive. Roughly $6,000. That's probably fairly accurate, but it depends on how much you drive, and including that into like price including savings, like it's silly really to be putting it in there because it's something you're going to experience after the fact, and it all depends on how much you drive. So I really don't like that they do that. That really kind of peeves me. But anywho, like it can have it as a side note, but don't do it like this. I don't know. Okay, so I am obviously not going to order this. I'm going to wait for the all-wheel driver. I'm going to hold out, and so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is just a short video just explaining the Canadian pricing. And we're still waiting for the all-wheel drive version pricing, which I estimate around 3,000 to 5,000 Canadian, roughly. So if you're like myself, I'm going to be waiting for that and standard battery. How long that's going to be, I'm probably guessing early 2019 at this point. Waited this long, why not wait longer and see what this pricing is going to be like? And so we'll see. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.